Now that you have your paddleboard, we're going to show you how to paddle correctly. In this video, we'll touch base on the key features of your board, water safety, how to adjust, grip, and perfect your paddle stroke, how to mount and stand up on your board, how to enter and exit the water properly, how to turn your board, and how to properly clean and store your board. Paddleboards have a variation of features, but all will have these in common: the tail, rails, center grab handle, and the nose. Also, every paddler will want to wear a coiled leash and a personal flotation device. Before heading out on the water, you'll want to make sure your paddle is sized properly. Place the blade on the ground and reach up until your wrist falls over the handle. This will be the perfect height for leisurely paddling. To enter the water, you'll want to make sure your fin is out of any sand or debris. Push off to launch. We typically recommend getting comfortable on your knees prior to standing. Once you feel balanced, it is time to stand up. Place your paddle perpendicular on the board in front of you. Place your hands onto the board for stability. Now place your feet one at a time directly into the center of your board. The center grab handle is a good point of reference for optimal balance and paddle efficiency. Be sure to grab your paddle on the way up. And remember, the more momentum you have, the more stable you'll be, just like riding a bike. Posture and stance are important to ensure that you have the most effective stroke. You'll want to be upright with your knees unlocked. Place your hand on top of the paddle and the other halfway down the shaft. The top arm will be extended with just a slight bend in the elbow, and the bottom arm will be angled. Be sure to place your blade fully into the water and with the logo facing out. Once you feel comfortable with paddling, you'll want to be able to turn. To turn your board, you'll want to dip your blade into the water and push backwards. This will rotate your board. Be sure to plant your feet comfortably prior to doing so. Next, we'll go over how to exit the water properly. When approaching land, you'll want to drop down to your knees before making contact. Once you're close to the land or touching the sand, you'll want to dismount your board. Be sure your leash is entangled and that you know how deep the water is. Pick up your board with the center handle and bring it to a good spot to clean it. Clean your board with fresh water and dry completely before storing. Now that you know how to paddle properly, you're ready to get out on the water.